Hello, Reformers, and welcome back to Star Wars The Old Republic Jedi Knight Edition. So, we are still in Shadow of Revan, of course, and we have now headed on to... Oh, hello. Oh yes, that is just quintessentially me, isn't it? Oh yes, absolutely fantastic. As soon as I was doing my intro, you know what? Oh yeah, we're just going to spawn a bunch of guys on you. Yes, that's absolutely fantastic. Okay, well, at least we do have a bonus mission, and we need to kill 25 Nova Blades. Oh yes. That is very familiar, isn't it? But let us first mark the initial tower that we must destroy. There we go. Oh, we should probably move away from the explosion. Okay, that was a little bit anticlimactic, I would say, but yes, we do have to collect the components. There we go. Very nice. Okay, so that is one of three, of course, and I think there is another tower. Yes, there's another tower right over here. Fantastic. Now, maybe I will be... is there someone else actually attempting to do this? No, they're just running past. Okay. So I guess I'll just mark this then. I didn't really want to take it from someone if they were actually fighting for it or whatever, because there is actually a tower right over there, so I could just move over there and do that instead, but yeah. Oh, okay, apparently we're going to be attacking this now. Yes. What does the dinosaur have against us? I mean, really, we're not a T-Rex or anything, so it has nothing to fear from us. Oh well, I suppose there are... Well, yes, there are a couple of reasons why they would want to kill us. Food, and destroying us, and eating us, and all that kind of thing. Technically, we are a cannibal pirate, so I guess it just sees another one of its own, and it's just like, oh, nom nom nom, etc. So, that's probably the case. So, there we go. The final decoder module is at hand. Let us destroy that. That was actually remarkably easy in comparison to previous times when I have done this quest. Actually, once, I think. Yeah. Well, whatever the case, we will now connect the decoder module to the panel. Let's actually take a look. Where is it? It's all the way over here. But we, of course, do want to fight a couple of Nova Blades if we can find them, if they are around here at all. And then, of course, we will be attacking a couple. Hello there. They have some really nice designs. I have to say, their armor designs actually look pretty cool. They seem like a hybrid of some sort of cyborg and, well, maybe some sort of force-possessed kind of design. But I think that's pretty nice. I've got to say, that's pretty cool. That guy looks like Scarecrow from Batman. Wow, that's actually pretty nice. I do like that. One of my favorites. Okay, come on. There we go. Fantastic. So we only need 12 more. And then we'll be in the money, as it were. In the experience, shall we say. So, let us connect it, I guess.
Good work. You really are insane. Coming after us here? Should have stuck with picking on tourists in the Outer Rim.
You've sold your last slaves. The Nova Blades are finished.
We'll see. The Nova Blades founded Raiders Cove. We've been here long before you, and we'll still be here long after.
I can get the doors open, but it looks like the Nova Blades have their own slicers on staff, so I can't get any real data.
I'll take care of them.
Good luck.
Oh, well, that's easy enough, isn't it? That is very, very easy. So, okay, now we have an amazing hat. Oh, yes, we have an amazing hat. So, yes, this is the armor I'm currently wearing right now, because a couple of you actually asked. So, yes, you can take a look there. You can pause it if you so desire. It's mostly Revanite Pursuer stuff. And we're now going to be... Are we going to be wearing the hat? Are we going to be wearing it? I don't know. I don't particularly like the pirate armor, I have to say. I actually really much prefer the Crystalline Bulwark chest guard. Now, we actually did get that from Hoth. If you can believe that, we got that from Hoth. So that's pretty nice, in my opinion. And what else are we going to get here? Well, there's nothing... Oh, we have a huge amount of... oh, yes, a huge amount of common data crystals. Probably need to use that. So, yeah, we could... No, okay, that's fine. Let's just do that. There we go. And I do have the masks somewhere. Yeah, it's on me, I think. So, yeah, there we go. So, we're going to go for the pirate a little bit, because, of course, we are on a pirate planet, and we'll be switching a little bit around when we leave here, of course. So, let's do some damage to the Nova Blade, and we're going to obviously make our way to Commodore Margok, who incidentally has exactly the same voice actor as the leader of the slaves that we freed in the previous episode. I don't know whether you guys actually picked up on that, but that's actually really cool in my opinion. I do appreciate that. But obviously it's a little bit weird having the exact same voice actor voice a character so incredibly close to the other guy. So you kind of pick up on the fact that it's the same person. But yeah, I do like his work, so I'm not particularly upset about that or anything, so I think he does a great job, so there's really nothing to complain about there, I would say. There we go. Come on now. Can we... Did I eliminate all of the others? Or... Oh, I think maybe the other bonus mission got cancelled because we entered here, which I gotta say is pretty disappointing, but yeah, it's not really surprising, and it's not particularly a big loss. Because we'll be able to reasonably easily... Actually, reasonably easily? Ah, yes. Very easily cut our way through the Nova Blades and, of course, destroy their supplies as well. But it would have been nice to get a little bit more experience, but I guess it's not really needed, because we are 61, and, well, technically these guys are 57. So, yeah, it's not particularly necessary. And, oh, there's actually a nice item there. What is that? I don't actually know what that was. Ah, that is a heavy blade. That actually does more damage than what we have. Can you believe that? That's a vibro sword. Look at that. Are you serious? Are you serious that that does more damage than our lightsaber? Apparently it does. Apparently it does. So I guess I'm gonna see if I can actually make something out of that maybe later. I'm actually unsure because I don't really want to be using a vibro blade if I can help it, because, well, lightsaber, Jedi, you know, that's just quintessential, isn't it? Don't particularly think that a vibro sword would be that fitting, but if it does more damage, then maybe it's the way to go. And it does not look the worst. It actually doesn't look as bad as some of the other vibro blades I've seen, but of course it is, again, a vibro blade. We don't particularly want to be using one of those. So, oh well, we'll see, maybe. Come on, Gomorian, you must make way. Yeah, there we are. We do have a couple of slices here. I remember actually doing this on Zainash, and I was like, oh yes, this is absolutely fantastic. We're able to stealth past absolutely everything here. And yes, I was. So that was really quite nice, because we were able to skip most of the enemies here, but of course that then meant that we were also skipping experience. So I guess it's a double-edged sword mostly, but I do very much like having stealth as an option at least. And that's primarily why I kind of feel like most of the Knights of the Fallen Empire missions, if you've seen Zainash's series of course, that's why I feel most of those missions are a little bit, shall we say, pigeonhole-esque, because they are of course going to mean that you can't stealth. Nope, you can't stealth at all. So yeah, kind of cuts down on most of the options and the choice that you are, in my opinion, meant to have in a game like this. I mean, it's all about choice. Everything is about choice here, apart from the usual go and kill this 10 times thing, and collect this, and so on and so forth. But in the conversations, it's all about choice, right? So, well, you would expect some of that maybe to carry over in the gameplay, but of course, that's not always possible. So, yeah, that's just how it goes, I guess. Now, let's see, where do I have to go? I think I have to go around here, and then to the left. There's going to be a door. Yep, there's a big door.
This is my ship. Think you could just walk on in and be left alive?
Oh, okay. Well, that was relatively weird. I thought to myself, oh, I'm going to say something amazing here, but no, we didn't actually say anything at all. So, yeah, there's that, I guess. But I suppose the best thing to do would be to take out the ads first, kill the Nova Blade technicians. Yeah, apparently Kira had the exact same idea. I'm going to be using my 2-minute cooldown ability here just to rejuvenate some of our HP, because we do have it available, and we may as well get back to full before we head on out of here. Wow, really? That was extremely fast, wasn't it?
I'm in. There are dozens of comm logs in here, hundreds. Sent to people all over the galaxy. Coruscant, Droman Kos, Corellia. The names are all encoded, but breaking through that is only a matter of time. I'm gonna get started right away. Great work.
You should hurry back. Despite what we overheard earlier, the Revanites could show up at any moment to try and help their allies. Besides, I think we've earned a bit of a celebration.
I'll be back in no time.
Perfect.
Oh, okay. Well, that's okay. Not particularly suspicious. I thought to myself, yeah. Well, I suppose the celebration is in order, but we have not stopped anything. We've literally just stopped the Nova Blades, and we have gotten maybe a little closer to finding out where the Revanites are and everything, because, well, we've obviously been able to now slice and hack our way into their records, thanks to Theron's expertise. But other than that, yeah, not much. I actually got a question here. Why do... I'm actually unsure. Why do Theron and Lana stay out of the way while you do all the work? Because, I mean, Lana is a Sith Lord, technically, and you would expect her to have quite a lot of power to show for that. So why is she not actually helping by coming along and doing an alternative objective or something along those lines? Well...
Welcome back. You've achieved more in your short time here than we ever thought possible. You should be proud.
That's kind of you to say. Perhaps working together like this means there's hope for a more peaceful future.
Perhaps so.
I also said we should stop for decorations on the way. Now the party's terrible, and it's our fault as much as theirs.
Hey, slicing the Nova Blade files is slow going, but I've already found more references to this Torch person that Margok and Revan were talking about. She definitely heads up a group of Mandalorians based here on Rishi. They were allied with the Revanites, but then broke ties. And not on good terms. If we can find Torch and get her talking, she might give us some good intel. Maybe even help us take the Revanites on.
I've fought my share of Mandalorians. It would be nice to have some on our side for a change.
Agreed. It looks like Torch and her crew control their own island not far from here. Think you could head over and see what she has to say?
I'll contact you once I've found Torch. Let me know as soon as you pull anything else out of the Nova Blade files.
You got it. Good luck.
Everything you just heard, it's important. Remember it. But it can wait a little while. There's something I want you to see.
Who's there?
Follow your feelings, and you'll find it.
Huh. Who is that? Does that sound like Master Orgus to you? Or is that just me? I'm actually unsure. It does sound like Master Orgus, doesn't it? Well, I guess we're gonna find out. As we can see, the scars we bear, follow your feelings. Okay, well, we're gonna be doing that if we can get in tune with them. Oh, apparently we have already, just by pressing M. Oh yes, M for feelings. That's the way to go. So, let us now get over there. It actually doesn't seem that far away, so I guess that's pretty cool, but I'm actually wondering what he could possibly want to talk to us about, if it is indeed Master Orgus. I seem to recognize the voice as Orgus, but it's been such a long time since we've heard from him that I thought that he had moved on, or was busy with his own spirit duties. I'm actually... Wait a minute. What kind of duties does a spirit have? Well, I'm sure we'll find out at some point or another when Zaylen is dying of something, lightsaber through the gut, or old age. Either way, we're probably going to become some sort of powerful, ghostly Jedi fellow and haunt the other Jedi in their sleep. Oh, that sounds like a fun idea, doesn't it? Well, maybe a little bit, anyway. Okay, well, I guess we'll just move through here. And wait a minute, there seems to be a slight weird icon going on there. Why does it have like an area detection instead of someone that you talk to, or well, I suppose you just walk in there and then he appears out of nowhere. Well, that's what ghosts do, isn't it? That's what spirits do anyway. Ah, yes, it is a phase as well.
I grew up here, you know. And I mean here, this house, not just Rishi. Of course, I was young when the Jedi found me. Don't remember much more than the walls, a blanket and a few friendly faces.
Master Orgus.
But it seemed as good a place as any to visit one last time. Hello, Padawan. Got time for a final lesson from an old friend?
It's good to see you, Master. Any lesson you have to share, you know I'll listen.
Whether you'll act on it is something else, It's good to see you, too. Since you set out to defeat the Emperor, you've been fighting almost non-stop. You've been waist-deep in dirt and fear and blood. Since the Emperor's fall, the war's only gotten uglier. And there are dark times coming, for the galaxy and for you.
You've sensed what's to come?
Just a little. And I'm worried you'll forget why you're fighting. Defending the Republic, vanquishing the Sith, those are tools a Jedi uses in the service of life, of people, not ends unto themselves.
When I fight, I'm fighting to preserve life, not destroy it. I serve the Force, and the Force is peace.
I don't doubt you. But when's the last time you felt connected to that peace? We're going to take a little time, help the people of Rishi. Folks eking out a living, good and bad, living in fear of guns and pirates. You're going to make their lives better, as only you can. You're going to feel why you're a Jedi.
I can think of no better way to spend my time here. Where do we begin?
There are a lot of people without homes on Rishi. Those people are catching Tamaman fever. On Corellia, they cure it for free. Here, no one much cares. No one but you. Your doc can treat a person in minutes. You've got a ship packed with food and medicine.
I understand.
Yes, you do. No Sith Lords, no ancient evils this time. Just doing a bit of good.
Oh, okay. Well, that's rather humble, isn't it? Okay, well, we're gonna be curing these victims, but it really depends on where they are. I actually have no idea. Oh, wait a minute. Where am I? Where am I on the map? Oh, okay. Well, that was a little bit weird, wasn't it? Okay, I thought to myself, where are we on the map? And then I was like, oh yes, let's take a look at the map here, and apparently it doesn't even show me the quest objective. So I guess I'm just going to be running around here, and there we go, fever victim. There we go. Yes, now he's a lot happier. Fantastic. So there we go. We only need to do another 4. That's actually not that bad.
Weak to talk, but he'll remember this. Not only that, in a few months he'll be back on his feet. He's a gambler, a con man. But he'll do what it takes to stop the fever on Rishi.
Oh, we're getting a little bit of backstory as well into Master Orgus. I really do like that. I like when they touch on the backgrounds of many of the, well, more staple characters in the game. And we have one left. Let's see, where is the final fever victim? It's going to be around here somewhere. Probably around, maybe up here? Yes, there we go.
You've changed a lot of lives, but we're not done yet. The monsoon battles protect the spaceport during the wet season, or they're supposed to when they're not broke. Pirates just take shelter, but everyone else spends months wading through water, miserable and struggling. What do you suppose they'd use those months for if they weren't hurting? You've got technical training and one of the best astromechs in the galaxy. See what you can do about it.
Well, I will, of course, try my best, but I'm actually unsure what these things are. These things? Right here? I'm actually unsure about that. Okay, well, let's kill these crabs real quick, and we'll take a look if that is indeed the case. I'm actually unsure whether... Oh, yes it is. Oh, fantastic. Let's repair it. There we go. Okay, well, it appears we're being quite the handyman here. Okay, well, let's take out these crabs here. Oh, of course, and they apparently are regenerators, so they basically heal themselves so incredibly much, but they really don't have that much HP, so... In other words, they die very quickly, if they're unable to do that, of course. There we go. Well, that's very nice. Now, without further ado, I will be repairing a couple more of these, and we'll be ending this episode off here, and next time we will see what ends up happening with the scars we bear, and then we may be finding Torch as well. So I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.